and it's just so useful, especially when you go into post plants with the sonic sensors, all the traps that you're able to pull off on the attacking side. So I think it's a little bit more trendy now.
One map away from a pretty big upset, I would say.
I mean, I gotta imagine this is why
got Talon on defense, Smith on attacks. I mean, Talon on defense, you kind of want to see him smoke the mains aggro, force out of smoke. Sorry, force out of flash or a prowler. Because like, what do they do if you take B main control or A main control with
very much intrigued.
With the smokes? Timer. Thank you for that.
Boys opting for that Astra. Sephiroth going to be sticking with the Omen. See how they fare though as Talon start things off on the defense. Going into the first pistol. Sonic sensor placed here at top mid.
Both teams have a flash. You can't include the Omen flash though.
Whether or not it's an expectation of the Sonic sensor or a player behind box. Either way, there you go. They're able to clear it out. Net now going to be coming through. Governor trying to stay in his ground. Can't quite do so, but Premi's able to find two. Cruz.
The raid boss Premi does go pretty hard.
Of his own. CGRS just staying quiet, tucked away. Spike is down. Over by Mail is recoverable.
Cool little trap play. Yeah, this is nice. This is a good thing that you can do with dude, the amount of trap plays you can do with deadlock is nuts.
Okay, let's just stack everybody over towards this A side of the site.
On the other side of ropes as well.
Can't include the flash, yeah, because it's not like it's not 100% of getting through smoke.
Noise. So Primi, everyone, they're all aware.
Down below,
plus they can just play close. Dude, imagine he wins this. Oh my god. Ooh, I kind of thought when you put him down to 22 HP, he might win this. In terms of the pistol, we're 2-1. Talon 1-0 for this map.
We'll go ahead and find the opening pistol once more.
I wonder if the blast pack actually like propped him up a little bit, but that's just the round for Talon. I mean, completely slaughtering MITH with their own game plan. Marched up in towards mid, completely saw everyone there. The grab net just captures every single player was trying to push up in towards mailroom, and at that point you're sitting ducks. You cannot move, you cannot strafe away, you're crouched, and it's easy pickings for a player
people
like
that missed the first map, I just put up on my VOD channel.
The round now buying up. You got the judge on the hands of Governor. Ban in with the Marshal as well. Gonna hold down in towards garage.
Makes pretty much every part of this map very difficult to try to attack into. On out of the smoke, not going to be seeing anything at all in Mail. Spray across, blind through that smoke, and that's going to be Kadoom. Taken down at 12 HP.
Governor.
Sat here.
Jesus.
2 headshots across.
That's a lot of headshots, man.
Out of the park. Now, the wheels start coming off here. For MITH in this attack. Swing onto the corner. Easy pickings here for them. Laz does get a nice peel away headshot on the Jit boys, but Governor still sat nearby. I mean, they're so low on HP. Even frantically jumping across the ropes. More than enough to get the elimination.
Nice and clean on this. So one gun down.
One casualty here for
see what damage I can do with the bonus.
Pretty good, and they'll be able to hold on to these weapons, especially on a map like Split. The judge is just that much more effective, especially when you're holding an area like, well, like where we're seeing vents or ropes, or maybe even mailroom, or even
how was Talon on the first map?
Ramps on A. It's just so darn useful, and
it wasn't great.
All of this now
I don't think they played that bad.
Is a lot of this
I think they kind of got outskilled on the map a little bit.
Deadlock's just that effective, so you definitely need to be spending a bit of
they played pretty bad, but it wasn't like they lost the game fully, if that makes sense. Like MITH had to do a lot of good stuff still.
Top of that ramp as well as one on the entryway into the side itself. Governor taking a pod shot. Go for a hit. Is he going to re-swing? He does.
Oh boy.
Body shot across.
Getting some damage out there. Damn, we're all dueling solo. He hit another. Bro, he's done so much damage. He's done like 450 damage into this one round.
Great reads from Talon as they stacked very much so effectively on towards this A site, and look at how they played
yeah, the whole time. We just took a gamble over towards B main and center.
With the Marshal. It just does so much damage. Now the rest of them walking in towards Pan.
They've noted each other at Pan. He didn't even need the headshot, but finds it anyway. Cam setup will be cleared out, but Sephiroth now completely
and they can just push and pick up all the guns. We're out here just picking up orbs as well.
What are you trying to do?
The only way is to shoot your way out, but which target are you going to pick?
30 seconds left.
They could have rotated to backup ban as well, so Sephiroth definitely pinned down.
Find a timing here as they're in motion, and he will be able to do so. And with that kill, it's like Sephiroth will be able to
just
keep
out
his
here
life
saving the
intact
gun.
and hold on to this weapon, but this is already a very devastating start here.
I feel the Deadlock is a good replacement for Viper in mid. It at least helps you hold map control pretty well on this map.
Deny a bonus
Yeah,
conversion. Let's string
you could do some okay stuff in mid.
That time, this time it's not gonna happen.
It makes like Mayo and it's not exactly the same as Viper, but I get what you're saying. Like it makes Mayo really scary to hang around.
Been commanding this map incredibly well. You look at that setup,
and I guess like bottom and mid trap play stuff.
They have the prep work to really send this all across. The last time that Talon played this
Damn, some nice shots though. The second one was really nice.
Of VCT Pacific, where they actually lost and didn't do quite too well against teams like DRX, for example. But now, debuting this new composition with a deadlock,
early timeout. I like this though.
JitBoys on the Astra
Make sure it doesn't get out of control.
To the meta. It works out pretty darn well, and you can see just how effective it is because MITH on towards round 4, already calling the timeout. They need to crack the code. They need to crack or find a solution to this problem. How do you force Cruz to really, show himself, show off some of that utility, especially with the barrier mash, or even then, how do you work off of it? You try to push into another part of the map, and that's where JitBoys instantly has Astra stars already placed up. And there is synergy with the Astra and the Raze back there if you're able to combo, or to, use it just to fend players off of sites like Garage, maybe even A-Ramps. So MITH, just starting things off on the attacking side, they're always going to be playing off the back foot. They're always going to have to spend a little bit of time in the first parts of the round just to wait and find a tell from how Talon has themselves set up.
Hello, Doom Bros.
Stars.
Back at the timeout. Looks like Hero Rifle.
That's thanks.
Carry over there from Seth.
Okay, we got the Outlaw out for people that can get one shot.
Not buying for it, but Hero Bulldog now swapped to a Spectre. And otherwise, some Sheriffs.
The Outlaw from Primi, though.
Bring them down.
Looking to counter.
Anybody peeking out into mid could be a very easy target. Catch there, the dog, but there's the flash. And
Dude, the Korean casters go crazy for that.
Decides to turn back though. Has ignored mid-wide.
See if there was anyone hiding from the dog. Into the sky after a sky flash.
Governor catching a glimpse of one, does manage to avoid that paranoia.
Damn, bro. It's a big grab net. Wow, his aim's looking crispy right now.
I just got to see that again. The grab net that landed. Did it come from Laz? Very unfortunate for Kadoom, but that said.
It did. Gunfight. Confirm the kill will eventually fall. As able to find that
Spectre.
There's still a far cry away from setting up this spike. Laz tries to scale forward, takes some space. Goes right into Primi's open arms. Blue with a nice shot, will put down Ban, but ultimately this is still going to be a 4-0 start.
Yeah, this might get a little bit one-sided. 3 people survive, money's getting crazy.
From the side of MITH, and a very unfortunate incident with the grab net, unfortunately. Just trying to find the execute, but slight mishaps, and it costs them and hurts them.
Wait, that was their grab net?
Dearly throughout this entire map, I should
Why did we
say.
get a dude? Honestly, I saw the deadlock assist. I just thought that was. I just thought that was their own team, as in the other team.
They were trying to play around with the pacing of things just to bypass a lot of Cruz's utility, but it's still quite not happening yet. And now,
okay, let's see if they can start actually
Talon's getting the reads.
Getting a hold of this.
Clearly, you're going to try to head towards B. 3 players stacked up.
One person spots, Gravnet behind their nade. Or Satchel.
Here from Talon. Their own at the ready. 3 players staring into garage.
People are starting to get a little bit better with the Gravnet, it looks like. At least the thoughts of it, the thought process.
Drop down. Footsteps going to be heard.
Nice shot.
On the swing. Primi is more than prepared.
Lugia smokes.
It's going to be another rough start here.
Oh, this is a really weird situation.
Alongside Governor.
Tension from behind, but Kadoom's not ready for the double stack. Now the neural depth's going to be invested. Man getting the ping, turns his sights back over towards ramp. The poke and prod coming through. They can't quite flush him out just yet.
No way.
Remaining eventually to swap over to the classic CGRS.
They're framing my own this though.
Shells out towards main.
That was good. Prowler baited round the back.
Bit too overzealous.
And then he had a pre-aim just fully wrong for the Prowler. This made like replaced his position. That's cool.
30 seconds left.
Which means your only option is to either continue pushing in through A, where if you don't have a smoke, you're very exposed. Or if you head towards the back, you basically don't have time anymore at that point.
If you get a plant, you get your ult.
They might be able to get the spike plant, but
dude, might get a double deadlock ult.
Up against him, and Cruz in with the annihilation, which could
oh boy.
Mess up on the barrier mesh. Spike does get planted. Got annihilation.
It's not great.
Here on both sides. Laz popping it, sending it, catching it, finds one. The push forwards, they try to get protected. CGRS is able to find one, but now he's broken free. They're stunned up, and Primmy is barrel stuffing with a shorty.
That is a nice try. I mean, the walls are great, let's be honest.
Continue. Talon.
Dude, are we sure the map picks are right on this?
Not even needing to use their ults in reply.
Because MITH don't look great on split, and Talon didn't look great on Haven, but they picked the map, so I'm like...
5-0, and you gotta love it. I mean, Primmy's having a little bit more fun on this map than the other one right now. On towards the Raze, he's blast packing into sites, leading the charge for his team, being able to support Cruz, even though he got hit by the annihilation and whatnot. So
it just looks odd.
Talon doing their thing, and MITH are not quite able to figure out a way to work against it. And we haven't seen a timeout thus far either, so a little bit odd. I mean, we saw one from before, but it's not quite working out.
Go back and do another buy round, perhaps.
Can you not jump? Can you not jump this trip they're doing from this box?
Burn that second one, but
maybe it's too far out.
About as rough of a start as you get. Solo controller here on split, dead off the rip.
Over there.
Alt's online as well.
Slow drop. Sensor at the top here of the ropes. Cruz, yep, able to go ahead and confirm some position. And
fade ult, fake over towards B. Two people stuck with the Gravnet. Bro, the Gravnet events looks deadly.
It's like made in Thailand. Starting their way back over here towards the B site. Fan for me, not far away. Showstopper in the back pocket of this Raze. As Prowler slowed up, not spotting anything. The push forward, the shot, it's instantaneous. Kadoom, dead. Showstopper now. Peek up over the top, and there you have it. CGRS dead on the floor. Primmy still on a line with the op in hand.
Oh.
See the jump peek, they almost line up.
Damn, he got out of there.
The low ground.
He's got some lovely movement here.
Utterly contained.
Yeah, they're giving it to him. Holy, it was a nice one as well. It was a nice one. I'm not sure he should be alive there, but he did great.
Signs to say A, C, and E. 3 signs. Oh my god, the wombo combo of utility. I mean, how is he able to do it that
it's a nice shot.
Initial shot, sure, but the oppressive map control, even though Kadoom gets an initial kill on towards
he's out here playing gun game with all the different guns as well. Nade on the left, isolate him on the right. Is a nice round. Yeah, I have no idea how he gets out there.
He throws off instant, like, he satchels away as well.
Dude, I have no idea so far why MITH have picked this map though.
Maybe just needing that first map to be a little bit of a warm up.
There's no way.
Not quite going to connect, Governor.
Holy hell. Wait, this is kind of good. What's that Gravnet get?
Up towards heaven.
Oh boy.
Oh no, he's trapped now.
He's walled in, but he can just jump up over the top. Now we'll look to repeat.
The Korean casters are wild.
Coming out of him. This is the best spot that MITH has been on, or been in all game long.
It's a Thrifty round.
Looking for it to try to confirm it here on the attempt.
They perma vision block this.
Shot from Laz, finds it, can't quite convert there on the ban, but CGRS is quick to go ahead and pick it up. Primmy now to try to escape. Seeing this operator. Cash aplenty, so can just look to do as much damage as possible, and we'll be able to at least find one more. Chase coming in from CGRS. See if you can find anything at all, but Shoulder's been spotted. Doesn't see him there on the jump. having fun with it as he looks to try to chase it back.
Oh my!
Premi will go ahead and get that kill.
Dude, he looks so good with an op. It's so weird that it took so long to see this guy using an op.
Towards Premi, who's now 14-1-1.
He's 14 to 1.
He knew that CGRS would kind of have to peek out against him and continue to chase.
He honestly had a chance to win the round, like fast shot around the corner here though.
Prepared to get into position, long jump away, and re-peek with that op again. Really unfortunate, but otherwise a good Thrifty round.
Okay, they're on the board, 6-1. Everyone, I mean, how many people died? 2 people died? Money's kind of low for them.
Good look at a new ACS record, perhaps, for Premi.
Smoke into Gravnet, double satchel.
Kadum, though, to take some space, works his way up in defense. He sat here.
He's real confident.
So they're thinking exactly about where they want to go here. Kadum with the judge, not going to be the best to try to continue to scale forward, take space over on this A side.
That's right. They want to take space or exert a bit.
Yeah, they kind of find just leaving middle and just they just leave middle, but heavy prioritize A heaven, and then just hold the crossfire A heaven and heavy. They're also always getting info over towards A main.
He's walking through.
Like this is nice, but I'm not sure it'd work long term.
Try to flush him out. Tries to dodge it, tucks back, gets tagged by it.
Dude, what's this pinball do?
Damage going to be suffered and banned. We'll be able to find the kills. Kadum hits the floor. Annihilation. Use. Not sure if the kill came through either way. Jitboy's just riding the rope. Finds one.
They're way better than them on this map.
Kahlua and Laz left standing.
I'm convinced the map picks are different.
Slowly pulling back, trying to stay safe. In the meantime,
I'm convinced, man, because they don't. I don't know why they would pick this map, unless they got a nutty defense. Oh boy.
I'm just gonna say this is such a Talon thing to do. To try to go for it. There you have it. The axe into the back, right between the shoulder blades.
Just buried so deep. It's Killua now. Pinned down and
they can have a perfect defense half.
Of
I mean, they kind of need it after what's going on.
Talon still so oppressive with the map control. I mean, so far the only solution for MITH.
I just don't get how they do anything with the fade.
Sheriffs, and it kind of worked for that round, maybe because Talon was kind of underestimating that play, but surely now everything's tightened up that much more defensively. And even though mid is kind of left open, you're just not quite able to walk through mailroom because of Jitboy's stars, the trips and everything. A second timeout now being called, and it's being spent on the side of MITH.
Unfortunately for them, it's necessary, but there hasn't been any saving grace. There hasn't been any real silver linings to speak of here for the squad on split, and it's just bizarre to see both teams having this rough time when it
I think they just gotta go a little bit faster here.
Complete shift that's being put on display here from the side of
They're
Talon.
just gonna try B, but they give mid control for free, so they could definitely.
Performance in that first game.
They can definitely actually like do a lot of fakes.
But I gotta imagine like it's one of those.
This Cypher over towards A as well needs to send it a little bit.
With a very similar
like they create no pressure here and here, or like anywhere like in terms of heaven, A heaven. I forget that I'm on camera, as in the minimap. They create no pressure on A, like A ramp at all. Even though they take middle, they're so fine leaving middle because there's no pressure from A ramp.
All right. Sees Nate combo. A little bit expensive, but it doesn't
Seasonate combo, so you think the two are over towards B and then they rotate. Dude, this trip in B main is wrecking them. How have they not heard it go down at the beginning, pre-barrier or post-barrier?
Yeah. Slow creep up, but look at this on the B side as well. Premi in with the op, and he also got Ben re-creeping into garage. They're clearing everything, so this is a lot of information for Talon. They should know that the hit's coming towards A, and that's why you see Cruz getting ready.
Bro's just gonna have his wall up, and there's gonna be a guy in spawn. Oh my goodness!
To get a position for it, but does end up getting punished there. So solid kill picked up for Kadum, Governor.
Surely not Governor. Oh my! Oh!
Finds two quick transfers. Looks for the third, but eventually will end up pulling.
Bro, that second shot was so fast.
Down to 60. Cruz. Rather, sorry, Governor gives the rest of his team a fighting chance. As Ban now just riding the rope here, just trying to draw attention.
That's nice. Lovely little bait.
Talon playing this absolutely beautifully.
Okay, this map's done.
It's now all on CGRS. Position noted.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel
Talon
great.
Very,
It doesn't feel great to watch.
Regain control of this A site off the back of the heroics from Governor.
It's fantastic.
Governor,
way
he
he's
should
done
never
this
be
map
allowed to
to
do
split.
that though.
Maybe not too proficient on the agent timings of Cruz on the GraphNet, but then again, I mean, it's just the rest of them knowing how to collapse on towards the side after Myth kind of tries to
Dude,
get
he
the
honestly
spike
could have
down.
got free.
That initial shot from Governor, and also how Ban was able to play around the ropes from the back of sewers. Kind of like Mario is going to talk about. I knew they were going to come in.
I knew they were gonna come, eh?
Communication coming through.
It's tough for Myth to really find a way
Kadoom
to crack on through. I mean,
one away from his
the only
Razor.
round where they've managed to do it is when they full send it. Are they going to full send it this time? Continue with a full buy.
Same thing they did earlier with the Razor.
Yes,
Oh, no.
There's the net, there's the push up.
Huh.
Still will be able to find a kill there as Cruz does fall. Showstopper out.
Well.
Governor this time not given the opportunity to
Got
pull
the
off his
kill, got
heroics.
the ult, absolute
Spot
center.
spots on the one. Cage though keeps him obfuscated long enough.
I have no idea how many rounds they need. They could have a sick defense. Chat, they gotta have a good defense. Maybe we actually have a bit of faith here. They gotta have a good defense to pick this map. Because they're not picking it for their attack. It's been pretty rough.
That barrel spotted, but it's enough of a distraction. So there's the kill. Paint shell into the corner, finds a smattering of damage to reveal, coming across. Clear out. And that's going to be the snatch coming through here.
Dude, the Korean casters go wild.
Yep, he's going to die.
Player standing.
Now it's all on Primmy.
That's
Looking
nice
for a little
timing.
bit more.
Nice timing of the
Take it
swings.
down. So Myth able to find themselves a second round win.
I mean, honestly, maybe if they get 3, that's enough.
They just rush
Could
into
be.
the A site, and this time, although it was kind of a read from Talon, they also get that GraphNet down from Cruz. Kadoom was able to fight back, just preemptively marking the angles, watching for that peek out from Cruz, and off of that, he gets the showstopper, continues to send it forth, and then you've got Primmy just continuously blocked off from Ravs, needed support just to push down through, but at that point, information gathered from the side of Myth, and they were able to mark down a lot of these further angles. So 8-2 now, trying to punch back. Back in with the op on the side of Kadoom.
Off the op. Second to last round of the half. The peek got a mail decides to go ahead, back away. Keep up in towards garage here.
They get the attack up to start contacting. See, this is a good idea.
And quick dissipate. Primmy still managing to readjust.
No way.
Cannot get himself the hell out of
That's
there.
such a rectum.
Trade out coming through. Doom still just taking some pot shots, but we'll just go ahead and back away.
I think he tried to satchel away, but I'm not sure if he got shot or he...
Nah, it was the other guy's satchel.
Back far enough. Otherwise, now it's just going to be Myth trying to push up in towards mid, extend their legs across the map.
Governor looking away.
Cruz so ready.
Okay, dude had 3 people shooting the wall.
Firing off there in mid. Quickly clears out that wall.
Nades exchanged as well.
Well, Jit boys. Ooh. This way up, just flush against
This
the box
pause,
here.
dude,
Garage
imagine
on site
Governor
to reinforce.
30 seconds
baits
Right
a
now,
little
Jit
bit.
boys not getting pinged out at all. Do they think about this as they start advancing
Oh,
forward?
okay.
The answer is yes. Wow. Solid read there from Kahlua.
Damn, nice clear.
Trying to trade something
Oh
back.
man,
It's gonna be met
they
with that
actually
and
might be able
take
to
it
get
down.
enough here.
Still, you got to admire it. Well played, diligent, check the corner. Now they get the sight. They managed to burst down
Spike
in through,
planted.
breaking down the defenses, and it's a 2-on-4 retake for Talon. No utility whatsoever for the side of Talon.
Yeah, they've expended everything. Forward Ban, identifying one, does manage to take the fight, but as soon as he dies, Cruz does as well.
Yeah, I think 3 honestly could be enough for this comp.
Now
Last
trying to just
round
rescue
before the
this
switch.
scoreline as much as they possibly can. 3 rounds.
Primmy's 17-3 still.
Primmy with his death, ends up getting himself the showstopper. I think he paint shell instead of the blast pack. So he pulled out the paint shells, then sends the blast pack, and that by which point he's already dead, so doesn't have much of a chance to escape.
Nonetheless, still impressive that he got the initial shot, but that said, the score is 8-3. Keeping in mind that Myth
Okay,
is
Primmy
playing
has a
very
Razor
similar
as well.
composition, so
They
the game
got
plan might be
Fatal
somewhat
on
unfair
attack.
to have as well.
Oh my god, they have a set Razor where they send it
Look
A.
at this, Primmy. Pushed out with the
Okay.
showstopper.
He's going to just send it right here at the bottom.
Oh God!
Still
No
manages to turn.
way! He
Gets the
gets
shot.
away with that.
CGRS. Maybe gets a decent amount of damage in,
The
but
Cypher
not
does the
nearly
right
enough.
thing and just missed the shot.
Down here is Jit Boys now. Smoke dissipates. Immediately gets the op shot through. Kalua dead.
Okay,
And that's it.
is
Just
3
the one
enough?
parting gift kill
Maybe.
onto Jit. It's 9-3
I'm
at the
I'm
half.
expecting a
Talon
good
way out front here on
defense
split.
because otherwise I have
Seizing
no
the
idea where they picked the
opportunity
map.
with the showstopper. The Rocket's being called out, and at that point, he's just trying to stay tucked away, holding on to dear life, honestly. And Primi was so quick being able to flake back just to find that kill. The rest of the team walking through the B side thinking that maybe B was left lesser reinforced.
Well, the round here is a fast round. They kind of reacted. They got a little bit wrecked, right? The Cypher gets the kill here. They don't have to react over towards B, but the Cypher dies here, so they know they've lost all map control. And then they have to like slow retake spawn or slow retake mid, but instead they just go sight.
To come back in full, even though they are playing, you know, similar compositions, they don't have timeouts either. Remember that.
Yeah. Come into this one.
Maybe they're a really good map, and then Talon picked it, and they were just, yeah, no, that could be a thing. They could have been like, we're going to pick Haven. Like, Haven could just be their best map.
Dropping the pistol, as well as, you know, the anti-bonus round here for the side of MITH. You still have a decent amount of breathing room if you're Talon. You should be feeling very, very confident about their odds of taking us to that third and final map here. And God knows what we get if it goes that far. We have Ascent as the third map of this series.
Active Llama with the Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's it.
Thank you for the Prime.
That we're going to find out.
Yeah. 9-3. Unless MITH are able to pull a rabbit out of the
Dude, they love it. Every single pistol is a Primi raid boss.
Plays a very different
When he's
style
18 to
from
3,
Primi
it's hard to
right
argue against.
18 kills and only 3 deaths all across.
Okay, they're gonna send it into the double trips though.
Pretty damn good.
Kill trip.
Now they fare on the
Camera
attack
as
here.
well.
No escape.
I mean, surely the Cypher gets a kill.
On top, clear out on the trip wire. As a jump forward, just caught by that one. CGRS though, still alone on the
Ooh.
site. But he's being
Do you
elusive.
risk it?
Might be
Damn.
able to get the
Damn.
upper hand here. The push out the smoke, and there you go.
Dude,
They're gonna
that
get
extra
down.
right click did so much damage. Faye dies incredible as well.
Side, Primi dead. Was taken out as well.
Player standing.
As this just ends up being a masterclass in footwork
Well,
from CGRS.
this is very much on.
Pistol will go the way of MITH, and that is a much-needed round to kick off the second half.
Yeah, just look at that lovable smirk on
Yeah,
his face.
like all four were kind of
Playing
grouped
ring
over
around the
towards
rosy
site.
around the
They would
pillars
expect him
of
to
all
get it
things.
so
Talon just
easy.
thought that they had the
And they had
execute
no
to
one
get
to
the site
hold the right
completely.
in reaction.
Grav nets, satchels in, bypassing some of the sonic sensors, but the last thing that they expected was CGRS.
CGRS, yeah, no, he's a beast, man.
Sneaking around through.
Confirmed
They did not
beast.
spot him whatsoever, and because of that, the right clicks that he connects are so deadly. Making use of
the
that
Hon reveal.
smoke as well.
Very nicely done there by
This
CGRS.
Kalua guy again is perfect
I
util.
think it looks like Talon at that point. They say, oh, the
That's
site's
where
ours.
his
They must
util's
have
always
gambled
just so
sack
good.
A. Maybe there's a couple people in mid, but there's no one right here. We're good.
They
And
full
just
buy
get
into it
absolutely
as well.
crushed.
So we'll see if MITH are able
Dude,
to
if this starts
snowball
getting close,
into
Talon, because
a bit more,
I feel like this is
perhaps
such a
scoreline.
hard comp to attack
For
with.
now, it's a judge on the side of Kadum.
Actually, I don't think it is. I take that back. I think if your Cypher's like pretty confident, you should have an
The
okay
side of
time.
Talon just once again looking to try to slow their way up in towards B. Couple shots flying out, but do decide to pull
Vien
away.
Ninja, how we doing? 14 months. Thank you so much for the
Still
prime.
A little bit early on that Prowler
Yeah, a
time,
little bit
so
different this
doesn't
one.
Find anything, but
Thank
other
you
than
so much,
that,
son.
it's also just Talon completely avoiding the entirety of mid. Straight in towards A they go. All classics, perhaps walking straight through in towards the A site.
Yeah, we go double
We'll see
kill
what the
trip.
Cypher can do. CGRS is on it.
Might have to be another Primi nade to break all the util.
It's coming through. Position already reinforced here. Lua is in position. There you go.
Oh my god, that guy's out here just body shotting.
Potential for an
He's
ace of his own is now banned.
two-tapping
Last one
everyone.
standing.
Trying
Well,
to spray through.
there's a
just to find
Cypher
it.
ult.
Van's not giving it.
Not only is it the ace, if he gets it, it's also going to be the neural depth going into the bonus round. That could be monstrous.
Yeah,
here
just switch
for the
guns.
Side of MITH. And it looks like Kadum is going to try
30
to
seconds
escort him forward and maybe help him find this. Now he still just sat back, but here comes the drift across. Flicks down, and he can't make it happen. He'll get the ult, but only in death.
Okay, dude, is he leaving the... Dude wasn't even going to go for the gun here, I don't think.
Nonplussed by that death in the end.
Still, they could do... Like, honestly, on defense here, you could definitely try and do something.
No ace would have been a bigger morale.
Like, the ult on defense can be kind of good.
Great setup.
Just do like a late 4-person swing middle or something, push down if you don't see, or you get the ult.
9 to 5.
Honestly, I like this. If the Cypher goes join them in the middle, I really like this call.
Fully saved up, they get to buy back in full shields for this next round.
Melly with the tier 1. Hello. How's things? Thank you with the 22 months. Hope things are good.
Catch anybody on a aggressive push out of
okay, I like Talon's default though. Yeah, you cannot be doing that. Dude, they're kind of getting wrecked by... They got wrecked by the trip on attack and B main. Sorry, defense on B main. And then Talon to the K-Corp default. But instead of a trip on B main behind the box, they use a Gravnet. You try and clear it back, it's just going to hit you no matter what. I really like the B default with deadlock. It's so strong.
Forward, swings the corner, does end up getting stunned. He's a decent amount of damage, but ultimately can't come away with too much. CGRS, the poke out, finds one, but has to drop back. Laz now drop down. The headshot there on the Primmy. Is very quickly being surrounded. Will get flushed out.
What are you thinking? 1 armory buy, 2 guns rebought? That's not too bad.
Get themselves back into the driver's seat.
Yeah, a little attempt from Laz with the Spectre tucking in and
the pistol round? It's just 2-2. 1-1 each half. 1-1 each map even.
I mean, look at how they kind of lure MITH in towards their traps there with the sonic sensor. Even with that early presence towards mid, it just shows, you know, we know that Kadun's going to try to do something around middle. It's going to be the shotguns with the Bucky because we saw Judd from before, but unfortunately, he was out of range.
Okay, big round if they want to do this.
So next round now coming in, Talon again early.
Yeah, this is the default that I was talking about, right? The trip over towards here, crazy strong. Because like, are you really gonna want to walk into B main? Oh my goodness.
The timings of that one. Taking out with the open and Jit Boy's just a little bit faster with a shot. Here's the boom bot. Make sure that they know. Make sure he keeps his teammates protected there, tucked away in the corner. Otherwise, that paint shells can find an immense amount of value. Slowly and steadily reroute through sewer.
Back off from that.
Yeah, their sentinel stuff's kind of nice. Talons.
Kind of wanting to avoid him. At the very least, also planting ban on a bit of a lurk, which could be deadly.
MITH, though, reading that this is going to be over towards the A side. To creep up, the sensor now going to be cleared out. For the time being, it is just Sephiroth by himself here on this site. Has a paranoia at the ready, but he's going to be spotted out. He's going to be stunned out, but he is going to get
how you ever meant to hit anything? Ult comes in to secure it, 100% worth, even though there's no one over towards the site, but it's just like if there was, the big ground means that you have to force them to an eco. And they should just be saving, but...
Only 3 guns left.
Oh my god, they might win it.
Somewhat well.
This is nice as well, instant reposition, and there's pressure from middle now.
Have the even numbers. It seems
dude, how is that kill even possible?
Try to make a play here for this round. Not wanting Talon to get up to 11. Quick drop down.
Oh dear God! This guy doesn't get to heaven in time.
For sure, but instead it's Remy with the 1-2-3.
Oh my God!
Shutting down the hopes and dreams.
What was that? Dude, I was looking at the guy on the minimap being too far away. How's he done that?
How on earth?
Guy's 24 to 6.
Sure, but the coordination, the mechanical skill, again, this is unbelievable.
Bro, he literally has to do this, by the way.
To his ultimate. Good little mid-round plays coming out from MITH, but just the reactions.
Oh my God,
seconds.
that is so good.
He makes it look like an aim-labs routine.
That is so good. Force them down to an eco. That was incredible.
Well, now Talon, one away getting themselves
YX
up
Luvia,
at
thank you so much for the
taking
5
us to
arms. Thank you,
ascend.
thank you.
And as we mentioned,
I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
with how
Oh, that was
how
nuts.
poor that first half went for the side of Man in Time because they just cannot stem the bleeding. They cannot slow down the gameplay because they just do not have any timeouts remaining.
No, sir. And all throughout the second half, Talon has been working them all throughout Garage. Early presence, sonic sensor placed, and now it's been completely relegated. They get to walk into this B site practically for free.
So on the entry.
What would you even do now? The game's done. This guy's killing everyone.
Not even thinking about it. Didn't cross his mind. And you can tell they don't want to give him any opportunity to pull off another Thrifty, so the Neural Depth gets invested. Man spotting one. Plays it safe. Tucks back.
Marking all the exits for now. MITH trying desperately to get some pot shots through.
Jump over the top. Doom dead. Laz gone. And in the end, this should just be attempted death. The spike here, perhaps.
God, look at him. He's just ready for more
Yeah,
the whole time.
Narrowly avoiding being tagged
26 to
They'll
6.
be able to go down to the spike here.
Has Frost been calling timeouts? Nah, not at all.
Now up to 12. It would take 7 consecutive here.
He hasn't done one yet.
Just to take us into an overtime.
I can't remember that other event we watched. Was he not? He wasn't doing them at Evil, right? They're definitely focusing on something.
Well, it's not the greatest. Some light shields here and there. Cruz has the Annihilation as well.
Take a little holiday, yeah, maybe that.
A lot of potential with that. How he might want to use it to clear some corners or whatnot. Or more often than anything, use it in a post-plant. And Talon has been doing such a good job at picking out these entries, finding their
Yeah, I want to
into
finish it
sites
off
to
with
get the spike down too.
What are we doing? Making it look like an A hit?
Right now they would love to have
Oh, that was nice. Picks up the trip.
They're on Kadoom, try to have a showstopper to save this off. Annihilation going to be sent. Not going to be connecting with anything there.
Screens is clear
Weird.
at the very least. But look at that. So much attention towards the A site. Spikes closer towards Garage.
Sure. Let's see what this 2 can do on B. It's a really weird round from them.
There's Kadoom tucking away once again. Cruz silently drifting back across towards Sewer.
So Sephiroth kind of calls and checks that B is not clear. Talon trying to regroup closer back towards mid to find another approach. The barrier mesh still blocking off majority of A.
I don't think they heard the trip that got replaced on A.
On towards the A site. With this, Talon, they get to kind of crunch in towards, maybe back in towards A.
I think it's going to wreck them.
B if they so choose. Just trying to extend and then gather more information as to how MITH have repositioned for now. Hear those footsteps towards B.
30 seconds
So the spike
Yeah,
back towards A.
Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Noise made. 3 players over on that
He
B side.
satchels to back his site.
Available here
If he gets a
from
kill, he gets
CGRS.
Razor.
He's out ahead of the wall.
Oh.
Doesn't manage to get the punish. Maybe going to take it down. Could you
Oh,
find Jit
guys,
at the
Razor
same
back
time.
of sight now.
This map maybe not over quite just yet. Governor going to be locked in
10
place.
seconds left.
8 seconds remaining. The spike still here in heaven. This round very much is over.
Yeah.
Nothing more to be done.
Just kind of chilled for a little bit.
The Talon players stay put, not
I mean,
select any
honestly, if CGRS doesn't get that
additional
kill in
kills
heaven,
over
then
these
like
players.
maybe.
Have an
Just felt a little bit
opportunity now
weird.
to try to start that run back.
Let's not give them any alt points, but MITH definitely looking for as much as they possibly can get. So any round will be good, being able to buy.
Why not stream for 10 days? I was just seeing family for a bit.
The exception of CGRS perhaps, but
Tried that
still,
life thing
gotta
that people talk about.
admire how that round was pretty much won in full by CGRS, peaking ahead of that Cosmic Divide. The Neuro Theft coming in, allowing for his teammates to do a further damage as well. So even with the Cosmic Divide from Jit Boys, it wasn't enough to allow Talon to cement their lead.
Or a bit of a trap play here, trying to get the rope down, trying to get the showstopper in, but unable to back away. They disengage successfully.
Oh my gosh.
Jump forward though, Governor.
He had to send it because the nade was going to kill him, so he tried to
Doesn't work out.
jump pop flash.
NT.
I'm not sure the nade was going to kill him, but he had decided what he was going to do and he went for it.
A plus for acrobatics. Still though, presence in towards A. It's gonna be banned, making a lot of noise.
It's a. I
Barrier
mean,
mesh blocking off B.
Van might have owned it.
Smith pretty much stay comfortable.
Yeah, spots 2 more. They had the wall up here as well. They take full space. At least he full centered. Yeah, I mean, he didn't doubt his decision, and I respect that.
Mike down.
He's not connecting. Primi riding up, but
Oh boy.
waiting within the smoke is able to shut him down. Now it falls to Cruz and Jit Boys. On spawning nothing. Barrier mesh holding them back for a little bit longer, but now has been broken. Couple shots through the crouch coming in. Sephiroth able to find him. Finds 4 in fact.
It's been a quiet game for him, but that was a nice round.
This main Thailand not going down without a fight. They continue to claw their way back into this one, but there's still a hell of a road ahead of them.
Continue counting
The Primi overheat there. He kind of has to try to get a kill. It's not like it's not really wrong.
Being able to shut down Governor with that
He has to try to get a kill. He's trying to beat them into the smoke.
But at the same
It's a
time,
4v3. He has to take a bit of a gamble.
Just looked a little bit disjointed with how they wanted to push across, being stopped in their tracks by MITH. They managed to get the spike down, but still a numbers game in the retakes. MITH was able to win out in full. So now full upgrades for the entire team. You got the operator being brought out by Laz.
It's getting a little bit close. When do you start to believe?
Talon trying to punch back.
Maybe
this might be
9.
The last few rounds that they get to do that.
Push forward, Laz. Target the swing in, and Governor dead. Flash is
My
now gone.
deadlock up.
Quite ready for it. That immediately makes him think twice about pushing up in towards B. So already.
Laz, yeah. Why is it always Laz's with ops?
They may still yet progress.
Still, he's good for 1 every single time.
With a kill.
Just a high-low setup. Laz available in with us.
Sephiroth spamming though. Primi whittled away at. They know that he's behind that box. Repeat and Primi.
Damn, how has Primi done that? Gets him a lot of space as well, means that they can't follow up with the Fador.
Spike still on the floor. Green shell sent over towards Alley, but connection found.
Well, it's not timing.
CGRS, he doesn't peek up over
Dude,
the
this
lip.
guy is so committed.
Slow drift back here from
That's
Talon.
wild timing, by the way.
Into Alley. Seems like these players
If Primi was watching the whole time, he just watches him walk out of there. He saw gun barrel. Was there no one watching it on the screen? Nah.
It all falls to Jit Boys.
Yeah, I thought someone might be on the screen there
Don't count him out though.
and see it.
He's an incredible player in his own right.
10 seconds
Plant
left.
straight away here onto the corner.
Spike planted.
The cam set up. Swing
Surely
out.
not.
Jit Boys finds a
Oh my
headshot.
god, surely not.
Removes the dart. The C's not connecting.
Okay, I was about to say that would have been criminal.
Shuts him down.
Stealing
Now
rounds.
suddenly it's just it's going to be 8 rounds here for MITH. 4 rounds separating.
Definitely comes close and almost
Man,
possible for
if
Talon,
Primi
but
didn't do
still
that little
being
1v3
able
on
to
B
keep
main,
themselves up,
this would have been a
buying
really
up the
open
operator
game.
all of a sudden to surprise Talon with those shots outside of garage. Surely now you might think about them funneling over onto the A side instead as they start off the round. For the first time in the second half, Talon being forced to explore other options, because so far they've always been creating some kind of early presence.
28 to 9.
And there it is. More stacked up towards A now. You still have those ultimates on the side of MITH. They're trying to find the maximum effectiveness for those utilities. Early hunt.
They're 1 away from the Seekers. Going with Jit Boys nearly with the
Dude, Ban is always good for 1. How's he doing this? Every time he walks into like 2 or 3 people dueling him.
We'll go ahead and send on a shot. Quick jump across. Does spot out another. So there's at least 2 here in mid. Worth mentioning critically, Primi, right at the end of that round, the previous one, killed 2 people, but then sent the showstopper and now doesn't have it.
So some
Need that back.
bits of utilities expended from the side of Talon, and they're trying to find their way to collapse onto a single site, having Primi planted in towards ropes now.
Should have seen a pixel. Hair was spotted.
Uh-oh.
Quick exit. Primi is there.
Yeah, that's the issue with that trip.
That trap.
He goes in, clears the
And then Wire doesn't really
corner.
accomplish what they had hoped.
Whoa, so they can't flood in.
Rear mesh set
Oh,
down.
what a
Blue Weather
shot.
swings in, finds Governor, takes him down, and now it's going to be a repivot. Back across, over towards this B
30
site.
seconds left.
28 seconds remaining. Kalua
Oh my
not ready for
goodness.
Primi to be in that position. Sephiroth similarly going to
Dude,
fall.
I
and it
mean,
looks
Primi
like
had a
run back.
map, man.
It's a
What did
solid
he end on?
attempt here.
30 at the end here? It was 30 or 31?
A 1v3
Might have been
clutch
31,
from
might be
CGRS.
31, yeah.
Talon should be taking us over
28 then
towards
got
the center.
3, right?
Cosmic Divide in his face as well. He's gonna make a little bit of noise.
It's
as he tries to
CGRS,
check
wait.
clear through.
Did look at the
Sensor.
pauses. Oh,
He does manage to find
okay.
the first.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you're right.
Take too much damage, in fact.
Oh!
Gets the instant headshot on the Cruz.
Oh no!
But is he ready
has
for this
no
at all?
idea. He doesn't know.
He sends out a cam. If he toggles onto it, I'm not sure if he actually has vision up into heaven.
He won't think to check.
nah, you will think to check, I think.
Looks forward for a brief little
He's
moment.
playing
but time
so
is not
late
on
that-
his side. He's going to try to go for the half hole.
Yeah,
And there
that
you
was a
have it,
nice
Jit Boys.
try, though.
We'll
Oh
put
my
him
goodness.
down. A damn
I wasn't
solid
expecting
effort
that.
from CGRS to try to
Dude,
keep
shout
them
out to
in
Primi there.
that map,
That
but
was an
Talon
absolute map.
not going to be denied. Too solid of a start, too solid of a first half from them. They
Yeah, look at
take
it.
us all the way
Governor
here in this
literally
final
ignores
series
the
of
rest of his
evening.
team and goes straight
We
over
will
to
now
him.
have Ascent.
Yeah.
You definitely gotta think about it.
he saved
Heads
them.
have been